Welcome to another episode of Travel Tales by Siri. In this video, I'll be walking from Soundala to Ban Huay Fai in northern Laos, both hillside villages close to Luang Prabang. Ban means village and Soundala means clouds. We took a short tuk-tuk ride to start this trip, which was on the other side of the Nam Can River and the village itself. So along with me was Anong from the area itself, so he was quite local and knew the area well. First, a short introduction from the man himself.
Your name?
Good morning. My name is Anong, A-N-O-N-G, that's the spelling. And I'm from the village in the northeast of Luang Prabang. It's no road, and there's no electricity there in the village. It's totally along the valley of a nice, beautiful, small stream through the village. And my parents still living there.
Yeah.
And they live there with based on farming. So they farm rice and other vegetables during the rainy season. And also have animals.
With what animals?
Pigs,
chicken also.
ducks, and some cows. Animals.
With what animals? Pigs, chicken also.
Ducks, and some cows.
Some cows.
Yeah. Now cows is becoming popular livestock in my town. But they have a problem also during the dry season because there's not enough grass. Because in the dry season, when it's longer dry season, the grass are dying. Dying and getting dry.
For the livestock is a problem.
Yes, the cows and buffalo have a hard time. And also there.
So
But it's good now. It's very good. Rainy season, people are happy. And they start planting rice and other kind of vegetables.
And what about your English is very, very good. So
Thank you.
Yeah, where did you learn English?
Well, I came to Luang Prabang and I went to the college and I took 2 years English course.
2 years.
Sorry, 3 years. Yeah.
3 years. Oh, so you have is it like a degree?
Diploma.
Diploma.
I got a diploma. In general English.
In general English?
Yeah. Well, actually, I started from ABC at the college. So
And how many people in your family?
My family, we have 9 people.
9?
Yeah, we are 7 siblings together.
Wow.
I have 1 older sister and 5 younger brothers. So I'm the second one, but the older brother.
The first brother.
First brother, And my older sister, she got married. It's quite poor girl for her. She got married and she got another 3 boys. No girl for her.
No girls. But in Laos, people like to have boys or girls.
We prefer, it depends. The wife would prefer to have girls more than boys. And the husband wants to have both. First boy.
First boy. Always first boy.
Yeah.
Same as in India.
Same as in India.
Yeah. And then you follow which religion?
We believe in, our parents have taught us, not really taught, but we have seen their daily or they sacrifice, what they worship to the natural spirits.
Oh,
Because animism.
Animism?
Yeah. Not Buddhism. Buddhism is more in the city, in the village more animist.
So it's like you worship Mother Nature?
Yeah. Or natural spirits.
Like
After watching Anong make an offering of food to his forefathers for his tradition, it was time for breakfast on the go. It was spicy and a really, really tasty baguette. Once we were done with breakfast, it was time to cross the seasonal bridge. This is built every year by the village people as it gets washed away during the rainy season or just after the rainy season. I was just both amazed and also super nervous to see how fearlessly people crossed the bridge, the simple wooden bridge. Security and safety just didn't seem to be a thing here. After safely and luckily crossing the bridge, we reached Ban Suндala. That was real relief for me. And as soon as we entered, we saw something was being roasted. Anong then told me that traditionally, when someone goes hunting and they do actually manage to find something, they bring it back to the village. It's roasted in this way, and then everybody in the village sort of eats together. Next up, we saw a man build his own home. Traditionally, homes in these areas tend to be made of wood, but these days they are being replaced by cement, brick, and mortar homes, mainly because they last longer and they're just sturdier. But the interesting thing is they do it themselves, so it can take several years to build. Every village has a little shop where they sell sweet treats, snacks, and just essentials like shampoo, etc. There is no real fixed open and close time, so even if it appeared closed, like the village people can just go off and shout out to her or him, and they'll open the store and sell you stuff. This village also had a local restaurant selling noodle soup. After a small break for some noodle soup and water, we properly started our walk to the next village. Age of the person you're greeting. We greeted people along the way saying Sabadi, which is the Lao way of saying hello. They also do something very similar to the Namaste, but the position of the hands varies slightly depending on the Then we came across the Chinese that live in the village. These two in particular seem to be having a day off, but in general, Laos has a lot of Chinese farmers who rent the land off the locals and use it for large-scale industrial farming that is actually meant for the Chinese market. The long stretches of the walk, there was just really nothing much but just the pure sounds of nature, which for someone like me was just such a delightful experience. Like just you and Mother Nature. That's it. Just outside the main village, in little clearings like this, is where the Hmong tribe people live. And these are the little Hmong children playing. It's school holidays now in Laos, I think right up to September. And these young entrepreneurs were selling locally grown pineapple. Pineapple here in Laos is the sweetest I've ever had, like sweeter than sugar. And when the occasional tourist comes round, all the children come out to greet you. It was sort of like a little celebrity moment for me. And then there was this lady who was just, gathering some green leaves that they used for soup apparently. This is the rice farming season and farmers are really busy at work right from sun up to sundown. Up in the hills it's mostly sticky rice. One thing, it was just like unbelievable how hard they work. Even where they were standing it just looks like that, but it was so slopey and it looked quite dangerous to me. And not only that, it's also extremely hot and humid. Honestly, after this walk, my respect for all farmers all over the world has just grown significantly. So in addition to rice, there's also rubber plantations. So again, this is the Hmong tribe that do a lot of the rubber farming, and the trees and just everything. I think this was my favorite part. Scenery-wise was definitely my favorite part. Anong, my guide, also bumped into an old friend. So we stopped there, have a bit of a chit chat, and of course all of his children and the neighbours' children came out to greet us. So that was a really nice, pleasant stop along the way. So we just reached Huay Fai and we're just at the outskirts of the village. Just at the outskirts is the primary school, which is now closed due to school holidays. So it was in total 5 kilometers from Ban Soundala to here. It was a little bit challenging due to the humidity, and also it's mostly uphill. But there was a touch of cool breeze, beautiful sounds of nature, the sounds of children playing. All of it has made it a really, really worthwhile experience for me, and it was so good that I really had to share it with you all as well. I really hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed the experience, and also the experience of making the video. In the next video we'll go into the village and explore that. In the meantime, please like, share and subscribe if you liked the content, and I would really appreciate any sort of feedback on what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you might like to see in future videos. Thank you very much.